Thank you so much for joining us on this week's Good News. I'm Christian Studer, and we are here at the Washington County Animal Shelter, where we are getting ready to interview Austin, who is a local kid. I think he's 12 years old, and he volunteers so much of his time here at the Washington County Animal Shelter, walking the animals, feeding them, and just taking care of them. So let's go ahead and jump right into this interview right now. So, Austin, you are here. We're at the animal shelter right now. And you serve here all the time, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how did you first start wanting to do this?
Well, it was actually in the 4th grade. I came here to visit and I adopted a dog named Francis. He is currently still my dog. And my Nana Ruth, she got me into the shelter. She's been volunteering here for over 3 years. And yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So 4th grade. How old are you now?
12.
12. So does that put you in the 7th grade? 7th grade? Wow. So you've been volunteering here then for 3 years?
No, sir. Actually, I came here for 2 weeks,
okay.
And then I lived in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So I still have my dog, Francis, like I said, and he's really sweet. I mean, he's crazy sweet, and he still loves me, and I've had him for over 3 years.
That's awesome. So what all do you do here at the Washington County Animal Shelter?
Well, I clean kennels, I run dogs in the field, I run them with dog ropes, and I throw a ball with them. I play in the kennel with them, and it's just so cool.
So what do you love most about serving here at the animal shelter?
Well, I actually like to run dogs. I just run them till they pant like up a storm. It's so cool. Yeah. And I throw rope with them. Penny, she really enjoys it. Okay. She's one of our dogs. Yeah. She will go crazy over a tennis ball.
That's awesome. So your mom was telling me that you have a favorite dog here.
Yes,
correct?
Sir. His name is Titan.
Okay, so what do you love about Titan? Why is he your favorite?
Well, actually, he loves to run. He's a sweet, playful boy. He's up for adoption, and he's been here for over 2 years, and he would love a home. Yeah. And he needs a fenced-in yard, and he needs a big bowl because he loves to eat. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I heard your mom also works here.
Yes, sir.
So how did she get connected before you were here or after?
Actually, when I was just moved here to Tennessee about a year and 2 months ago, I got her into it because I was volunteering here with Nana. She didn't know what this place was. And then I said, hey, Mom, come up to the shelter. Come help me volunteer. And then she loved it. And then after a month of volunteering here, almost 7 days a week, she applied for a job and got the job.
That's awesome. That's very cool. We can walk around for a little bit now and talk to the rest of it.
Nice. Hey, Rocky! Here is Titan. Titan has been here for 2 years. He's up for adoption. He is 1.5-year-old pit mix. He's a male, very active, okay with some dogs.
Can also put the food cart. He can fix the food cart. He knows the diet of every dog in the book.
Wow.
He really does.
That's incredible.
And
so Austin's been volunteering here for a while now.
Well over a year.
Well over a year. So, and he was nominated by a friend of his.
Yes.
So
my best friend from high school, son Kinley.
Okay.
So probably his best friend.
Wow. So what, as a his parent, what has been the most about him serving here? What has really stuck out to you about just his heart behind this?
He feels for these animals, and he will come, I'm talking hours, and play. And these animals would not get that any other way.
Yeah.
There's just no other way.
Wow.
And the fact that I wouldn't be working here if it wasn't for him. He planted the seed.
Yeah.
And I became obsessed with wanting to help these homeless animals.
That's awesome. That's so cool that he's just willing to. I mean, he's the only one here that's doing this.
Right.
And that's
and
incredible.
he volunteers at his church as well.
Okay.
I clean the church on Fridays,
Wow.
and he comes.
So he serves at your church.
New Collective,
and then he also he's just volunteering everywhere.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So, you know, this whole show that we're doing here at 88.3 is called Good News, and I definitely believe this is good news.
Yes.
I mean, during this time right now where, I mean, the shelter's pretty much closed except for appointments.
Right.
He's able to come here and love on these animals.
It's an outlet for him.
Yeah.
And God created the animals for us to take care of them.
Yeah. That's amazing. That is so.
We believe that.
For sure. That is so cool.
In the bathtub, he'll just stay. No, that's kind of dirty. See, he likes drinking.
Yeah.
He just drinks. See? Hey, get in! See? Everybody, he loves the bath. We gotta get the tray. If you have a pool in your house, even if it goes 8 feet deep, he'll swim in it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He's going to take a bathy.
So, Austin, what do you love most about serving here with all these animals?
Running them.
Running them?
And I love to play with and pet depressed dogs. They need the attention. If you could come and donate, volunteer, or adopt, it would be fabulous. It's a big deal to us.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's awesome.
This dog, it will be a life changer to him if you adopt him, donate for him, or even adopt a kennel. Adopt a kennel. I mean, if you adopt this kennel, it pays for his vaccines if he needs any. But he has to be in that current kennel. But he's been in that kennel for over 2 months, so. But it'll pay for his food, vaccines, and it will pay for him to have water because, you know, running water, you have to pay money. So it'll help this guy out a lot.
Yeah.
It will be a life changer to him. Ain't that right? Yes, it is.
That's awesome. So your mom said you also serve at your local church as well.
Yes, sir.
So what all do you do there then?
I work in the parking team. Sometimes I go in and serve at the doors and wave at people.
Yeah.
And I go clean the church on sometimes every Friday.
Okay. So you're just serving everywhere then?
Possibly.
That's awesome. So what do you love most about volunteer? I mean, you're only, what,
12
years old. Okay,
Yes,
so, I mean, you're serving so much. What do you love most about just serving?
Well, I learned social studies, citizenship, volunteering, and being a U.S. citizen is like a good thing because volunteering for community service is a good thing because it helps the community. It helps for little guys like big guys like these. Yes, it does. And it gives you a chance to have fun and like hang out with dogs, cats, rabbits, birds. I mean, anything. And then it gives you something to do. It gives you something productive.
Yeah.
Very productive.
That's awesome. So you like being productive then?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love being productive.
Good deal. That's awesome. That's so cool that you're willing to serve, not just here so much, because you're here what every single day, right?
No, well,
Or
almost
every day?
single day. Yes, sir.
That's crazy. So, and then you also serve at your church
Yes, sir.
a couple times a week. That's amazing. That's so. I mean, if half the kids did what you do, I think our community would be a lot different.
Top notch.
Yeah, top notch. That's correct. You heard it from Austin first. Top notch community here, the Tri-Cities. If the kids just served more, so.
And I want to say a shout out to Kinley Blair for nominating me for this interview, and God bless him.
That's awesome. That is another cool thing, is you were nominated by your friend who is
10?
10, 11? Like
yeah,
that?
10, 11.
Yeah, so you were nominated by another kid, which is really, that's awesome.
I know. Hey, just saying, Kinley, thank you for doing this. Thank you for Titan is also thanking you for letting me do this. And hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'd also like to give out a shout out, if volunteers are hearing this on the radio or camera or anything, thank you to all the volunteers at the shelter for changing the lives of these dogs.
Very cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Austin, for meeting me here and showing me what you do, showing me around the animal shelter, and just, you know, letting me into your life and everything. I really appreciate that, and I hope that this inspires other kids, not just kids, but other adults, because I mean, adults can volunteer as well and really and help the community, help the animals, help people, and just make our community even better.